Game 4, Stars and Oilers. Once again, we're going to start this one off with a little bit of an injury update. There's some good news and some bad news. The good news this time belongs to the Dallas Stars fans, who finally get to see the return of Rupe Hintz. But the bad news is for the Edmonton Oilers, who are now going to be without the services of Connor Brown. And do I really need to explain why? That's the kind of hit that puts shit stains on your socks. Now, this game review is brought to you by Breaks TV. And at Breaks TV, you can do group breaks, buy singular hockey cards, and my favorite part of all, you can get your hands on some of these fancy-ass frames to put some of your trophy cards in. Use my promo code HJ20 to get $20 off of each frame you purchase, and you can find all their links in the description of today's video. Alright, here we go. Stars. Oilers. The puck is dropped, and I don't know if you noticed, but during the first 20 minutes of this hockey game, there was quite a bit of greasy shit going on out there. Corey Perry gets knocked down. He's not feeling too good. Zach Hyman leaves the game with what appears to be some kind of a wrist injury. Everybody's still giving Rupe's leg the business, okay, because they know it's basically now a shin guard strapped to a wine glass. So far, the whistles seem like they've been pretty much tucked away. But when Jamie Benn gets caught hauling down poor old Long John Dickweed behind Edmonton's net, Edmonton gets to go to work on their first power play of the game, and guess what? It's Leon Draisaitl with the give and go, and he fires one past Jake Ottinger to give the Oilers a 1-goal lead. Now, we do got to give the Dallas Stars a lot of credit, okay, because they make a huge push to get back into this game. They outplayed the Oilers by quite a bit during that period. They're even going to end up outshooting them 16-10, but unfortunately for them, Stuart Skinner appears to be dialed right in once again, and he was having none of it. Which brings us to the second period, where we get one crazy-ass sequence of events. Check this out. Now, Corey Perry gets caught running a smart little play right here, okay? He gets caught. Sometimes you get caught, sometimes you don't. Basically, he's running a little interference on Mikko Rantanen. The refs don't let it slide, and the Stars do actually score on the power play with Jason Robertson tying this game up at 1. But just a couple of minutes later, well, what do we got here? Same play, same penalty, but now it's Mason Marchman's turn, and you're not going to believe who totally redeems himself on the Oilers' power play. Yes. 72-year-old Corey Perry lives to strike again, and my God, do I really love this guy. That's his 6th goal of the playoffs, and believe me when I say for the Dallas Stars, that was a steel-toed kick to the nutsack. Because right after that goal, it felt like they hit a bit of a brick wall, okay? Nobody can save them now. Not even C-squared can save them. They got 20 minutes left to go in the third period to try and save themselves from the Oilers taking a 3-1 series lead. However, when the third period begins, only one team shows up, okay? And that team is the Edmonton Oilers. Wow. Dallas looked pathetic. And I don't even know how to explain it. They looked tired. They look exhausted. They even take a penalty with just 5 minutes left to go in the game. In fact, they made it way too easy for the Oilers to just walk away with this one. But they did, eventually. Kapanen is going to score on an empty net. Henrique is also going to score on an empty net, which means, ladies and gentlemen, your final score of the game is 4-1 for the Edmonton Oilers. And Stars fans, I hate to break it to you, I really do. But not only is your team being outplayed by the Edmonton Oilers right now, but Jake Ottinger himself is also being out-goaltended by Stuart Skinner. And that's something that you probably didn't expect. You see, sometimes Pokemon evolve, and right now, based off of some of the evidence that I've seen, 5-0 has officially evolved into 1-0, right in front of our very eyes. All he's got to do right now is play one more game like that for the Edmonton Oilers so they can try and close out this series. Obviously, anything can happen. There's still a lot of work to be done, but you gotta admit, it kind of feels like we're about to see a rematch of last year's Stanley Cup final. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited for that. But I will say this, if Zach Hyman is actually out long-term from this series, it's really gonna suck for the Edmonton Oilers. I'm hoping we're gonna get an update at some point today, but that is gonna do it for today's video. Please don't forget to give that like button a stone cold stunner on the way out of here, and hey, well, see you next time.